Hey, high performer. If you're feeling like you're always in demand with little space to breathe or think, you may need an upgrade to your morning routine. Your morning sets the stage for the entire day and can either encourage you to feel grounded and energized or reactive and overwhelmed. In this episode, I'm sharing simple things I do every morning for highly productive, grounded days. Welcome to Wellness for High Performers, where ambitious people discover the path to sustainable wellness that actually feels good so they can build the dream without burning out. I'm your host, Erica Jones. I'm a wellness strategist and entrepreneur, and I help high performers create massive momentum by weaving wellness into their daily life. I'll kick this podcast off with an Erica original quote that I think sums up nicely the importance of choosing in your morning. Here it is. The day is won by those who choose intention over urgency in the morning. Some of us forget that we have a choice. We're on autopilot in the morning and we're not intentional. But without intention, it's easy to focus first on whatever is making the most noise, whether that's a child, in my case, I have four, or your cell phone. As a high performer, one thing I'm very aware of is the feeling of urgency and how, if I'm not careful, it can dominate the entire day. I've found that my choice of morning activities plays a huge role in whether I feel grounded or out of control and frantic. This is why the first thing I do, often before my feet even hit the floor, is reach for my Bible. Whether you have a spiritual belief system or not, this part of the day can be deeply impactful for aligning yourself with what you value most. And for me, that's the Creator God and His will and mission for my life. My morning spiritual time is an anchor that I carry throughout the entire day. It's a reminder to me that life is bigger than me, that my purpose fits into a divine order. And because of that, I have access to His divine help. This quiet acknowledgement through the reading of scripture and prayer reminds me of my dependency on God and that I need Him to walk in the fullness of all He has promised me. The second thing I do is I hydrate. I'm not a coffee drinker anyway, but if I were, I would most definitely be reaching for my water bottle before making a cup of coffee. Why? Because I know the many benefits of hydration, not just for wellness, but also for productivity. Proper hydration helps me to stay sharp, it helps me to stay mentally energized, and it also means great digestion, glowing skin, healthy cellular function, which is a key component of longevity, and more. This is a habit that I stay on top of. I make this super easy for myself by filling a big water bottle the night before. It's part of my nighttime routine so that my hydration habit is fail proof. Next on my list is my affirmations. I've talked about this before in episode 3 as a strategy to overcome perfectionist thinking. And I've used affirmations many times to talk myself out of a downward spiral, but they can also be used to shift into a new identity. I'm a firm believer in the concept of be, do, have. You've probably heard of this idea, and originally it was introduced by Stephen Covey in his infamous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. The idea is simple. It's that in order to get results in any area of life, you must first be or become the person you need to be, then do, take the actions you need to take, and then finally, you will have the desired outcome. For example, if I wanted to become a published author, I need to understand what kind of person becomes a published author. What do they believe about themselves? They probably take writing very seriously. So that's who I need to become. Maybe they spend a lot of time reading and studying their craft. They probably have tenacity because writing a book is not for the weak willed. Next comes the doing. And I believe that the doing can happen simultaneously with the being. So while you're wrapping your mind around this new identity, you can also be taking action in the doing. Now, back to our example of becoming a published author, many successful writers talk about the importance of setting a schedule when they're writing versus relying on inspiration. And this approach of setting a schedule would require a lot of patience, a lot of consistency and confidence to get the manuscript finished. Because if you're on a schedule, you're not necessarily inspired every single time you sit down to write. And then finally, there is the having. The published book is the having that accomplishes the goal. So it's much easier to follow through on the do and the have once you have the be locked in. And one way to build your confidence that you can be is through affirmations. If I were to write down affirmations about being a best selling published author, I might say, I'm a talented, capable, and professional author. I write consistently and find joy in my craft. My voice is unique and my words matter to the world. My books find their right audience and bring value. I'm deserving of bestseller lists and financial success. I am resilient and overcome obstacles with power. I'm creating my dream life, one word, one book at a time. And you can generate affirmations like this easily. If you're not up for spending a lot of time thinking about affirmations in a particular area of life, you can use a tool like ChatGPT to help you craft affirmations that hit the target and really resonate with you. Now, the thing about affirmations is you have to actually believe what you're saying. They are not magic, but they can help you embody the next version of yourself. And so, for this reason, I say affirmations regularly in the morning. They help build my confidence, they align me perfectly to what I'm committed to, and they keep me grounded and focused on what I value. And the fourth thing I do is I have breakfast with my kids. Isaac does this too if he's not in meetings in the morning. Family life is central to what we value, and it's important to us that we're spending intentional time every single day as a family. We're blessed to be able to homeschool and work from home, so we have the opportunity to enjoy every meal together. For the morning in particular, though, I find that the practice of sitting down and having the meal together versus inhaling something on the go is exactly what I need to keep feelings of urgency from taking over. It grounds me. It's a reminder of what really matters. And the messages waiting for me on Slack or in my email inbox can wait until after I invest in what's most important. And the last thing I do is I review my calendar before I get into my office. I review any meetings on the schedule, then I plan how I'll use my time during any white space. If I don't intentionally plan that time, it's likely it will get hijacked by whatever is deemed to be the most urgent in the moment. And that's not usually something that I've chosen. It's usually what others have decided for me. This is exactly why I don't look at emails or Slack messages or anything business related until I have claimed my morning for myself. Because urgency is often an illusion. You may have noticed this about being an entrepreneur or a high performer. The second I open Slack or an email, I am bombarded with requests. And these things are things that are urgent to other people. They are not urgent to me. I get messages like, hey, can you send me that file? Will you approve this request? Do you have feedback for this contract? Matters that are truly urgent, and I mean things are burning down, they will always reach me or Isaac via text or a phone call. So, with this in mind, I have chosen to reframe my view on requests for my time. They are requests, they are not demands. They can wait until I am ready to review them. Since adopting this mindset, my mornings are more calm. Rather than fielding demands immediately after I wake up, I do what I want to do in the morning, which is to put my health and my family first. Then I tackle the other stuff at a time in the day that works for me. This is also why I don't check social media or jump on the internet in the morning. Morning digital engagement is a perfect way to destroy my productivity. We all know that the algorithms are designed to entangle us in 15-second dopamine hits for as long as possible. So when I start the morning with social media, it's harder to turn it off. It's like a brain virus. The more I'm on it, the more I want to be on it. So I deliberately avoid getting on there, especially first thing in the morning. My morning routine keeps me feeling healthy. It keeps me feeling grounded and energized so that I have my most productive days. It's not fancy. It doesn't include a bunch of biohacking equipment or hour-long meditation sessions or cold plunging. If yours does and it's working for you, then go for it. But I'm here to challenge the idea that wellness needs to be complicated or extreme for it to work. My morning routine is simple and it works for me. And you've got to find what works for you. My husband really likes to work out in the morning, so that's what he includes in his morning routine. Whatever you do, make it your own. Choose what aligns, fight the fake urgency, and prioritize your well being. If a simplified approach to healthy living resonates with you, I invite you to check out our Wellness Without Limit audio challenge. It's designed to help you shortcut your way to maximum energy and productivity using the Elevate method of simple, strategic, and sustainable habits. It's linked in the show notes for you. Thanks for listening to Wellness for High Performers. If this episode helped you, please take a moment to share it with a friend. Until next time, keep protecting your energy, keep honoring your well being, and I'll see you in the next episode. For deeper conversations like this, join me at elevays.com. That's ELEVAYS.com, and get on the list for my weekly newsletter, The Elite Edge. It's where I share insights you won't find anywhere else. I'll see you in the next episode, but until then, make time for what matters.